She was like, why am I coming here, spending all this money? You could see it in her face. And she didn't tell me that yesterday, but today she did tell me that she was thinking about it yesterday. But why don't you tell them, how has 24 hours made a difference?
Alicia, 57, and nail technician.
Nail technician, gotcha.
Extreme back pain.
How long?
Lower back.
How long?
Off and on, it's been 10 years.
10 years, okay? And so just because she's little doesn't mean she has little pain. She has big pain.
Big pain.
Gotcha.
Lower back.
Low back. And does it go down your leg?
Yes.
Which leg?
Sometimes it's the right, sometimes it's the left.
Gotcha. I put left here. I guess left is your most common one or something?
Yes, I think, yes.
And how bad does it get, the pain, on a scale of 1 to 10?
Last week was like a 15.
15, right? Yeah.
My
much?
neck can...
Nothing compared to your low back.
Right.
Yeah. So, but it's a
Right.
6 or 7 out of 10 every
Yes.
morning. And how many headaches do you get a week?
I wake up with a headache.
Exactly.
every morning.
Okay, so she's been to a couple chiros over the last 10 years. How have they helped at all? Have they helped you? Gotcha. And then acupuncture, no physical therapy. Oh, spine zone. You went to spine zone, yes.
Yes.
Whatever that is. Tell us about your sleep.
It's horrible.
Horrible sleep. And anxiety, depression?
Yes, I do get that.
Okay, so tell us the other thing about heartburn. How bad do you have that?
Every day.
For 30 freaking years, right? What is this, constipation too?
Yeah, I've always...
Yeah, and the reason I point that out is because all these things are, again, associated with bad backs, with pinched nerves.
I was on my tricycle. I was about 3 or 4. He didn't know I was behind the car, and he
Drove over her.
drove over me.
So hospital, right?
Mm-hmm.
No broken bones, though?
No broken bones.
Amazingly.
No, just a scar on my...
So, but amazing, drove over her. I asked her, I begged her to do the video because I'm like, I just got to get that on. That's so freaking crazy. How do you feel this morning? I'm kind of curious compared to yesterday morning.
Not very good.
Not very good. What other pain-wise? I mean, pain-wise.
So, when I first woke up, my pain was really bad. It was like I would say a 7-8. My head was throbbing, my lower back, and my shoulder.
Okay, so how do you feel now?
I feel better.
Than that?
Yeah.
Okay, but how about compared to yesterday before you even got adjusted? Is this a better morning than usual, or is this a normal morning?
This is a normal morning.
Gotcha. We're going to find out the truth in a second because we're going to go through the range of
Yeah.
emotions. But I just want to know her take on it, okay? So go ahead and bend over, touch toes. Let's see. No, knee straight, knee straight, knee straight.
Knee straight. Okay.
Okay, how much pain? Is that a 7, 8?
That's an 8.
Gotcha. 8, gotcha. So it's worse than yesterday, actually.
Yes.
Back like this. How about that? 4, 5. 5. Now spread your feet a little bit. Now squat, please. How's the knee pain?
The knee pain is like a 1.5.
So it's still better than yesterday.
It is.
So let's go down again one more time. Let's go a little lower because I want to just make sure we test this. Good. Still like a 1 or 2?
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Perfect. So we are improved, even though she's going to say
Right.
no. Huh? Go ahead.
Right.
Yeah. And so I'm not trying to make her say, make me feel better or her tell her she's feeling better. I'm just saying that the facts are the facts that she's a little bit better. This kind of stuff is all being aggravated by her and her inflammation. Again, this is stuff that we just have to work through. By the way, go Dodgers.
Right?
Sorry?
Yeah.
Oh.
I said right?
Right? Exactly. I thought you were going to say raise. I'm like, no!
Oh my God.
And so this is her problem, guys. Her problem is inflammation. And so we already talked about how she iced. She did it incorrectly last night. And so we're just going to hit it again. That's what happens. We need to learn. Okay? Mm-hmm. You guys saw her yesterday, that she did terrible with her sleep, and she was disappointed with me, and you could tell she was ready to leave me, and she was going for another guy, the chiropractor. She was like, why am I coming here, spending all this money? You could see it in her face. And she didn't tell me that yesterday, but today she did tell me that she was thinking about it yesterday. But why don't you tell them, how has 24 hours made a difference?
Well, my biggest complaint was that I didn't sleep after my adjustment. Last night I slept...
She was quite mean about it, by the way, too. No, she wasn't.
I slept great last night.
Yeah. When's the last time you slept that good?
Well, usually to sleep that good, I have to take something. I have to take a sleeping pill, because I don't sleep. So I didn't take a sleeping pill, and I slept really good. I woke up a couple times, but I went back to sleep right away.
And you felt refreshed this morning?
And I felt refreshed this morning.
Again, when's the last time you slept that good?
I don't know. I can't.
Months? Years?
Months.
Decades? Okay, so some people don't sleep for years, by the way. So I'm just asking you.
I know. I have a girlfriend like that. I know.
Yeah. So months. Okay, say months.
Yeah.
So again, what did you do different this time too? What was the difference between yesterday and today?
I iced correctly.
Yeah. And it was cold, right?
Yes.
And then afterwards it was numb, and so
Right.
I had to go back and retrain her how to ice. And also she did some of the walking drills we did too. So combination of the two things, and the adjustment, of course, but a combination of the things I taught her and her doing a better job. Okay. And so she slept better. Okay.
Yes.
And tell them how much you were thinking about not coming back. The reason why I'm saying this is because
no, I was like, I am not sure that this is going to work. So.
And she only gave me 2 freaking days. How cheap is that? I mean, that's ridiculous. I mean, this is maybe what I was talking about the TikTok thing. What? You already don't like me? You haven't even given me a chance yet. So, there's a whole story that you don't need to hear it, guys.
I was irritated with you and my husband when I woke up.
Exactly. And so, better. What a day a difference makes, right? A day
yeah,
a difference makes. A difference a day makes.
huge.
Yeah. And so, she's doing better today. And tell us about your eye, too.
So, my left eye has been watering for years. I don't even know how many. So, I put my makeup on and, it's
yeah.
off. I noticed yesterday afternoon my eye is not watering.
Yeah. And how long has that been going on for?
Years.
Years. Again, you guys all, like, oh my God, Dr. Thayer does this all the time. It's really boring, So one miracle after another. I know. I know. What can I say? Again, I don't fix her eyeball, guys. I make her a better body, better balanced. And so it is what it is. Now, she had an adjustment this morning, which I would have got I wish I would have got on camera. That sucked. We adjusted from the chair, which I thought was going to go like gangbuster. It didn't hardly move at all. It hurt her, but she's still doing better. Mm-hmm. Still doing better. So I'm going to change it up. I never do this, but her upper back was so freaking tight that I'm actually going to give her a thoracic adjustment, because I want to try to loosen this up here a little bit and see if we can get the adjustment on Friday better than this. But again, you guys never see me do this, but I'm jumping forward only because the neck adjustment in the chair was awful. Okay?
Yes.
Yeah, it was awful. Good. So you guys going to see what goes on. Anything else you want to share? I want a percentage here. How much more do you like me today than yesterday? It's going to be like 60%, right? Something like that.
I'll give you 50.
50, gotcha. The best part about this, the reason I'm laughing so much about this, is because yesterday she's like, I'm fine. I could see it in her brain. I could see it. She's like, this guy's out. This guy's gonna suck too. So I'm glad that we were able to help her. Now I'm gonna tell you guys, I'm a little worried about this adjustment. She has some good scoliosis up there. You guys will see it on the x-rays in a minute. Here we have terrible right TMJ with a 9-degree scoliosis and multiple curves. Here we have 5mm short right leg and massive constipation. 1/2 atlas wear and lower neck arthritis. And on this one, it's extreme low back lordosis. Really bad here. The only reason I'm doing this is because she didn't loosen up at all. I still don't think she's ready for this adjustment, but I need to see if I can get her to loosen up a little bit more up here. And so I can get a better neck adjustment on Friday. Okay? How painful is it here, kiddo? Pretty painful, right?
It's about a 5.
Out of 5? Gotcha. And you can see her body, or you can't see on the camera, but her body kind of jacks up a little bit. So I want you to breathe, kiddos, in through your nose, out through your mouth. Okay, you're breathing through your lips. Open your mouth a little more, breathe in, and open your mouth wider. See how I push the air out of you? That's the feeling you want to have, okay? So we're going to adjust your upper back here, breathe in, and out, let your belly drop here. Good. Was that awful?
Yes.
Exactly, I knew it would be. I knew it would be. I'm going to deal with it down here, breathe in, out, drop the arms. Gosh, dang, yeah. And she doesn't like this at all. Okay, one more right here. Good, perfect. Okay, if there's any inflammation in her neck, she said she did a better job. We'll find the truth out right now. This way? Yeah, I get a little nervous. Good.
You could tell, huh?
It's better?
Mm-hmm.
That's the power of ice. Power of ice. See? Good.
Ooh,
See, how much better is that than yesterday?
that was better.
Yeah. Icing is your friend. How are you doing all these days later now?
Much better. I'm sleeping better. Walking was very painful. I'm walking much better. Overall, doing much better.
10 years of pain, right? We had 10 years of pain for you? Something like that?
Yes.
Yeah. And so she was a little on edge, you know, because lack of sleep does that to people. Makes them crazy. And so, as I say, like little chihuahuas, because she's small. And so, you know, it takes a little time for the brain to kind of catch up and for the body to listen and for the patient to listen. So I'm glad she's doing better. Again, I call this the week of hope. She needs a lot more work, but again, you feel like, oh my God, I'm making some progress,
Yes.
right? And that's the most important thing I give people. And when you guys watch this, it's a week of hope for a reason. I mean, it takes a little time to, like I said, break down the psychology and the physics of this. And so I'm glad she's feeling better. Okay, so, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I think they say that. Anyways, we adjusted her back last time. I'm going to go with the exact same adjustment because she likes me right now. And it's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. So I'm going to do her thoracics because she has a scoliosis up here and we weren't getting anywhere at the beginning of the week. So let's do it the same thing, okay? Go ahead and breathe in for me. And breathe out. Open the mouth. You're doing good. Okay, this time you're going to do it one more time. This left shoulder is going to reach the ground more like this. Good. Okay, do it again. Breathe in. And out. Yeah. That was her thanking me right there. Did you hear that? Oh! Okay, on your back, please.
Hold on to this thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
You good? Scoot up a little, please.
Okay.
Right there, perfect. Okay. So, still icing, right?
Yes.
And how's the icing feeling? You starting to get used to it now?
Yeah.
Understanding how it feels?
Yeah.
Good, yeah. So, I know it hurt a little bit. I'm still way better than Monday, but
It was. And I always feel it down
yeah.
my...
And that's because your neck is connected to your whole body, right?
Right.
And so we call it a closed kinematic chain, meaning it's all connected biomechanically. So when I adjust the cause, you actually feel it through the whole body.